Hi, here's my take on the Conan O'Brien, Jay Leno, and NBC Universal talk show Megillah that we've followed for the last several weeks with quite a bit of interest. After Friday night's great finale for The Tonight Show with Conan O'Brien, I now feel free to make a list of things I've learned, and I'm sure most of you watching this have learned them too. Number one, most important, I cannot wait for the new owners, the new cable company owners of NBC to fire Jeff Zucker, Jeff Gaspin, and Dick Ebersol and bring in new executives that might have some grasp and some forward thinking as to how to run a broadcast network in the 21st century. 2. NBC is now trying to create a new myth that The Tonight Show is a franchise that must be executed in strict, lowest common denominator fashion in order for it to be number one. And that myth is based solely on Jay Leno's pandering to frat boys' tenure on the show since 1995. If you take the NBC myth as gospel, then someone like Steve Allen, too quirky, or Jack Parr, too talky, too egghead, too self-aggrandizing, books too many smart guests that just want to talk on and on and on and on and not, plug things, but just come on to have actual unscripted conversation. Anyway, those guys could never host the show if they were alive today, and even the venerable Johnny Carson would be suspect to current NBC management because he would occasionally book people on the show like the author Truman Capote and the scientist Carl Sagan. And pause for a second and just think to yourself, when Jay Leno comes back for his second tour of duty hosting The Tonight Show, how many scientists do you think Jay Leno is going to book? 3. In spite of NBC giving Conan a gag order in terms of no interviews and allowing Jay to go on Oprah soon for another platform for Mr. Leno to do his I'm just a working class guy that NBC took off and I was number one shtick, the legend of Coco will persist, especially because Conan was likely screwed into the ground by network weasels who insisted that he try hard to mute his normal sense of humor and come up with a Leno-esque way of doing The Tonight Show. And then, when Conan was passive-aggressively fired for giving them the show they wanted, they turned around and unfairly accused him of not listening to the geniuses of NBC. 4. Conan O'Brien's next TV series may not knock off Jay, Dave, or Jimmy Kimmel, and you're going to hear this prediction first. My guess is that when ABC's through with Kimmel, he'll be the front runner to take over The Tonight Show from Leno. But anyway, the next Conan TV series is guaranteed to be fresher and funnier than its competition, as long as network execs let Conan be Conan and stop all of this creative second-guessing nonsense. And long live the legend of Coco, and see you again in September. Bye for now.